Hey guys, it's your boy Serge. So let's find out how well Call of Duty Advanced Warfare plays on the 2015 MacBook Air. So I was much more impressed with the multiplayer. I also did a single player test earlier, which didn't yield as good results, but it was still pretty fun to play on. With the multiplayer, you're going to want to run the game at 1280 by 600. That's pretty much the best res. If you want, you can run it at like 800 by 600, but it starts to get kind of hard to aim if you aren't at that low res. So keep pretty much all the graphics on low. You can change the shadows to medium if you want, and that'll make them look a lot nicer. You'll drop a few frames, but it might be worth the while to play like that. Go ahead, take a look at this test here. You're going to see that the game runs fairly decent. There isn't anything too crazy going on. Most of the maps are fairly simple, so at least the ones that I did in this particular test. If you guys want me to test a different game mode, let me know, because if you guys are interested in that, I'll definitely do that for you. And I can tell you that it's actually running pretty decent. Have a look.
One shot, one kill? What was that? Weird. Oh gosh. Shot from all sides.
So I think right now you understand that the game does run pretty good. You're getting like 50, sometimes 40 FPS, sometimes even more. You're getting like 60. I know it depends on the map, and I know it depends on the game mode, but I haven't tested all the game modes yet, and I'm still wondering if I should. For games like Deathmatch or like the Free-for-All or Team Deathmatch, it's running really well. And for whatever reason, Advanced Warfare runs better multiplayer than Black Ops 3. I'm not sure why, because I think both those games came out around the same time, so it's kind of interesting how they run differently. And I think they were made by different companies. Is that correct, guys? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section below if that's the case or not, because I saw an ad that said like Sledgehammer Games or something like that in the beginning intro, and I was like, well, isn't Call of Duty made by Activision or Activision, the publisher, or something on those lines? Kind of confusing, but anyway, it's really playable. It's enjoyable. I actually had fun playing this, and I'm not a big fan of the Call of Duty series. You might have heard me in the past. I'm kind of more of a Counter-Strike, Natural Selection 2, like Battlefield 4 type of guy. I mean, I like to play a little bit of League of Legends there every now and then, but yeah, it's really good. I'd say you're not going to have to worry about anything. A lot of people are always worried, trying to tell me that they're afraid the computer's going to overheat or break. I've been doing these gaming tests on this MacBook Air for 6+ months, and I have not had the computer overheat or break or anything like that. Occasionally some games may crash, but that's really due just to the games not being like optimized, I guess, for integrated graphics, and that's totally okay, because integrated graphics is something really kind of new right now. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions at all about this gaming test, or if you want me to test a different game, just let me know in the comment section below, and have a look at the single player version of this test. It's different. The results are a lot different in single player, and I think you guys should take a look at it. So I'll leave a link down below, and probably a little card for you to click on or something. Thank you for watching, and yeah, let me know what you think. If you're still watching by this point, there's a pretty good chance that you're probably in the market to buy a MacBook Air. And in that case, I was going to tell you that my best advice is to get the 8GB RAM, because if you get the i7 upgrade, it's really not that helpful. Most of the time, the computer will never run at the 3 GHz mark, even though it's advertised to have the 3 GHz mark. The 256 SSD, really important if you want to install more games and if you want to install a boot camp. Windows, because without Windows you're not going to be able to play most games anyway. So get the 256 SSD, but absolutely get the 8 gig RAM, because some of the Call of Duty games run at like 4+ gigs. So with the base model, you're not going to be able to play the game very well. Other than that, anything else you could do that could help your gaming experience would probably be get a laptop cooler. I've done laptop cooler tests on this MacBook, and I'll leave a link here as well for you guys to look at, because it's actually pretty useful. I think it can help a lot of you guys out. You can get an extra 5 FPS from it, which that's something, you know, because you're playing on the air, you're running on integrated. I know you don't want to have a gaming PC, and that's kind of the point of getting a MacBook. You know, you just want a nice looking laptop that can do a little bit of light gaming on the side. So yeah, just let me know if you're thinking about maybe getting the MacBook Pro instead, because that's definitely a little bit better for gaming, and the price range really isn't that much different. You're looking at about $200 more. I would recommend getting a refurbished MacBook from the Apple website, and if you guys want, I can leave a link for you down here or something. Just let me know. Their refurbished MacBooks are by far the best deals I've ever seen. You can get a MacBook Air for $700, you know, sometimes $650. It's just insanely good. Nothing beats that deal right now, just for, you know, laptops, refurbished, you know, computers. Thank you for watching. Really kind of long video, but I know it's going to be pretty useful for some of you guys. So just let me know if you want me to do a different type of video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.